more song here and we'll make way for Missy Raines and the new hip. You're in for a great evening of entertainment. You are indeed. Hearing these guys warm up earlier, it's going to be a good show. This is a song I wrote 10 years before I started writing songs, in that the idea came to me. And I was at my grandmother's funeral, actually. She lived a long, beautiful life. You know, she lived to be 83 years old. And she lived right across the street from a Catholic church in Detroit. And she used to go to Mass every time they'd have a Mass. The only problem was, I didn't know they could do this, but my grandfather was actually barred from the Catholic church. He couldn't go to the same church. They'd only let him in to call bingo for some reason. But when my grandmother died, I started thinking, as we do at those kinds of occasions, about what it means to live forever. And you know, I'm not much of a religious guy, really. But when I was at that funeral singing those songs, I could look at 4 or 5 generations of people, kids to old people, who had been touched by my grandmother's love. And I thought to myself, well, one way to live forever is to love as much as you can while you're alive. And that song turned into this little kind of, I wrote it as a gospel quartet, and it ends my album called Jukebox Folk. But it's called How Will I Leave? It's got a lot of repeating lines if you feel like singing along. And again, thanks for being such a great audience. You never know what happens in a tavern. You guys are a great listening audience. I appreciate it. I'm a lot of things, but I'm not a quartet, so you'll have to imagine the rest of these voices. Choice and not chance that has brought me along. How will I lead? And showed me the difference between right and wrong. That's how I'll leave this earth. How will I leave? How will I leave this earth? When it comes my time to go, how will they measure my worth? Thanks, everyone. I sure do appreciate it. Have a great evening. I'll be out there with you watching Missy.